Maybe they'll be happy when the actual aliens show up. The Star Wars people.
I don't like these aliens. These aren't canon aliens.
The ship opens, all Close Encounters of the Third Kind style. They come out, and people are, boo, not the right style.
Thanks, Disney. What?
Like this. You can't be on light blue, because I'm on blue.
Oh, motherfucker.
I'm on blue. You choose a different...
You're always on blue.
Okay, so trade you. You do... I'll do...
Pink.
I don't have pink.
Well,
I have purple.
You're like women? Do purple.
You're on light blue.
So you be on dark blue.
No, that's too much blue. Purple. I'll do purple. Oh,
okay.
Good. Purple
color
for...
your balls.
Why are you interested in the color of my balls?
Well, somebody should be.
The unchosen ones.
I ate a lot of nuts earlier. Oh, I hope that's not misconstrued.
I'm going to let that go because it's too easy. Way too easy.
T-ball? That's T-ball time?
Yeah. You just lobbed that thing right in front of me. That's below me.
So anyway, Penguin was good.
Good segue.
I mean, you can't even say enough.
Stuck the landing. 10 out of 10.
You can't even say enough good things. That's like the Olympian from the 80s.
Mary Lou Retton.
Mary Lou Hamill or Mary Lou Retton?
Mary Lou Retton.
Mary Lou Retton.
Yeah.
Oh, Hamill, I think, was the ice skater.
That's not Mary Lou Hamill.
No, different.
Something Hamill.
Right.
Dorothy Hamill.
Dorothy Hamill. Oh,
yeah.
Wow. Why do you know all that?
I know a lot of women's Olympic stuff. That's my milieu.
That's your specialty.
Ask me who won the sharpshooting contest in 78.
That was like Mary Lou Retton quality, stick the landing.
Yeah, they got everything.
Yeah.
Everything. Hit everything I wanted.
Right.
They had them dressed up right.
Were you yelling at the end when the camera was panning over?
Oh, show it. Show it.
Show it. Do it. Show it.
You knew it was coming.
Just you show it. You better fucking show it. I was like, show it. Show it.
Do you think the Batman 2 starts right from there? Like why that signals up?
Oh, I mean, they could do that. Yeah, they could like start like they show
like
that
pan down
and then pan over into the city. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, we should write this stuff. See, we're so good.
Well, let's see if it's on tape now. Let's see if that's
Send Matt Reeves an email. An email.
MattReeves.net.
Subject line.
Doing your job. You're welcome. Subject line, you're welcome. You hack.
Right to the insults. Big fan. At the end, big fan.
Big fan. Love your work.
But it checked every box. They had to show him like that.
Yeah, he's being the Penguin.
Yeah,
that was
right. But not just the Penguin. They had to show that being a monster, you can't. You at the end of the day, you can't have empathy for this guy.
No, then he's not a monster.
You can't, because they made you all year long like, oh, you're starting to feel for him, you root for him, but then they show you the true nature of someone like that, right? The true nature of someone like that is they'll always go back to what's best for them.
Right. He killed his brothers.
Yeah, right. It's all about him. He talks a good game about being a man of the people and wanting to have a legacy.
He's full of shit.
It's full of shit, right? Yeah, it was a deconstruction of a monster, of an egomaniacal monster, right?
He better win some awards for this.
He's going to.
He better at least be nominated.
Yeah, and she should too.
Oh, yeah.
Christina Miliante?
Something like that.
Maloney.
Misante? No.
Something like that. The mother from How I Met Your Mother. She's got to be nominated too.
Is she somebody? Well, she's Catwoman's sister.
Well, yeah, half sister.
Yeah,
was great.
but is that anything in the comics?
I don't think so. That was an original.
She's the Hangman in the comics, though, too, right?
Why don't you look it up?
I don't know how to look that shit up. What do I go to nerd.com?
I guarantee you there's a nerd.com. If not, buy it right now. Get that URL.
Yeah, Sofia Falcone is the Hangman in the comics.
Yeah, so in the comics, she, they change things for TV. So, or maybe you're still right, and maybe she really did a lot of that. Maybe they'll reveal that at some point. But you don't think so? Think you were wrong? Your theory was wrong?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't my theory. I saw it somewhere.
No. Oh, now you're.
If I was right, it would be my theory.
No. You said that she wasn't seeing things.
I don't remember that. See, I saw a theory that said that she's telling the story wrong.
Oh, you think it's an unreliable narrator?
The blonde she keeps talking to, it doesn't seem like anyone else is talking to her either.
Oh, yeah, I can show it right now.
I erased everything. She's really is the hangman in the comics.
Yeah, no, Sofia Falcone was in the Gotham series. So you saw her there.
Oh, right.
But yeah, that's a constant character, Sofia.
Now they're saying Hugo is the Scarecrow.
Well, they showed they showed that the what looks like the mask, and
you can't really tell.
Maybe his claw was hanging in his office.
Yeah, it could be.
I read that they originally were going to make him, what's his name? Nathan
Lane.
No. not even a little close on that one.
It's right here. Samsonite. I was way off.
Jonathan Crane.
They were originally going to make him Jonathan Crane, and then they switched it. That article I read. Not sure if that's 100% truth, or maybe he still will be the Scarecrow. They're talking about a season 2.
Yeah. Oh, for the Penguin season 2?
Yeah. How can they not?
That's going to be after the movie.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe not. Colin Farrell said that he has like 5 or 6 scenes in the new Batman. But who knows? Maybe who knows how extensive they are.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, they say they want to extend the whole universe to stuff like this. They want to do more shows like this, they said.
Right.
With other characters.
Mm-hmm.
You do a whole show on the Scarecrow?
Sky's the limit. Well, no, I would like one on Gordon. I know they did with Gotham, but I want to see it in this world.
Yeah.
You know, it's different.
It'd be cool. Deal with the cops and
well, they were originally they were going to do this series was supposed to be a series about the GCPD.
Oh.
Yeah, but then they switched it. It was supposed to be about 2 detectives and like their workings in the GCPD. Yeah. But I guess maybe they thought, well, they kind of did that with Gotham. So
yeah, but not on HBO.
No, it got scrapped for the Penguin. Yeah.
Well, they made the right choice.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely. It was just beyond anything I ever thought we were going to get.
I wouldn't touch it again. Don't even make a season 2.
You don't have to. No, you don't have to.
Do something different.
But it was so well received that the suits want a season 2.
Well, but he could do something different. I mean,
I trust the guy completely. Him and his creative team, and who was the woman who produced that did this one? Because Matt Reeves was just a producer on this. He didn't make the Penguin.
She does the interviews sometimes. Yeah, Lauren LaFranc. Yeah,
she deserves all the credit in the world. What an unbelievable story arc she put together.
She's done Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. She did.
Oh yeah, I never got into Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Did you? That's like the one Marvel property I haven't really watched.
It was on for a while.
Yeah, it was on for a while. I think Ghost Rider was in that at some point. Really? Yeah, they showed Ghost Rider in that. There was a lot of shit went down in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Yeah.
That was a while.
I don't know I don't think it's canon though. I think they kind of threw it out.
48 episodes, 3 years.
Yeah, but I think I don't think it's canon. I think they tossed it.
What does that mean? You don't have to watch it?
Well, it's just not part of the story. You can watch it.
Yeah.
You're free to do whatever you want.
You are?
You can watch it, but it's not considered canon because they want to do other things with those, like they should like Ghost Rider. They don't want Ghost Rider MCU to be that Ghost Rider. They want to start fresh with that. So there was some other characters in there. I think I think Fury was in it. He made an appearance.
Yeah, he was.
And then of course the main S.H.I.E.L.D. agent, Colston.
And wasn't Colby Smulders in that too?
I think she was in it for a couple episodes or whatever it was. Yeah. Yeah. But I think they threw out the whole thing from canon. That doesn't count. Doesn't count. Do over.
Stupid.
The whole thing is stupid. It's all fiction. Doesn't matter. So since this is our season finale, we will be back in January. 20 episodes. I think we started in March, right? March,
like April, March,
and just couldn't
such a great show.
I can't. Anyone ever tell you how modest you are?
I'm the most modest.
The greatest,
the best modest ever.
Right. The amount of people that showed support towards us, I'm just like blown away by. I can't even believe that anyone watches this.
I don't watch it.
I'm like just astounded that people watch it.
A lot of people
and enjoy it. Not going to go through each individual name because I know
all
I'll
700.
Forget.
Let's go.
I know I'll forget people, but like everyone who like came on board early, you know who you are. Like from the bottom of our hearts, like thank you so much for just checking us out and just promoting us and having us on their shows, which we are available for more of, by the way.
They're not calling anymore.
We'll get back on that horse.
You should cry a little.
It's like, I make it sound like, do it up.
Yeah.
Sympathy vote.
Yeah.
We're not going to completely go away like some people might wish. We have some cool things in store. We're going to try and do like a mystery science theater introspective of certain things in movies. If you guys have you remember Mystery Science Theater 3000, that show was hilarious. And we're going to do kind of a thing with that with the All Valley Karate Tournament from Karate Kid, like kind of reviewing that Mystery Science Theater 3000 style. So we're going to be working on that. I'm going to be working on some new stuff for next season, some new transitions, some new graphics.
We're going to be transitioning. Next season will be wild.
So I'm Jennifer. This is Danielle.
That's not a bad idea. Just for the
and
show.
We just do it cheap.
You can reverse it, right?
It's just wigs. It's just wigs. We're so
not cutting anything off.
And our voices get deeper, actually.
We get thicker beards. I don't think we did it right.
I told you we should have went to Dr. Bombay. So I didn't know that D23 in Brazil was so huge. Like I know like they do D23 here.
Yeah.
But like Brazil, it's like really big there
Is
too.
it really?
Yeah, they have a whole separate D23 just for Brazil. And we got new Thunderbolts and Captain America trailers revealing a lot more cool shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially Red Hulk.
It looks good.
Looks great.
Yeah.
You could see Harrison Ford's face.
Yeah.
In there, just like they did with Ruffalo. It looks great.
Yeah. They improved the technology, I think, a little bit.
Yeah, well, of course, it always gets better and better. He looked amazing.
He looks cool too. Is all the stuff that he's doing with that suit looks cool.
Yeah, the vibranium suit looks great. He's going to use it in like all kinds of creative ways.
Yeah, the wings and stuff.
Yeah, the wings, and he's got a mask.
There was a little controversy about that.
The mask?
Yeah.
What about the mask?
He said, "Well, why are they covering his face? Is it because he's black?"
Oh no, come on.
That's what was on there.
See, that's where you go wrong, where you dilute your whole argument.
Yeah.
That kind of thing kills real arguments.
Yeah.
When things are really bad and people are actually being racist, they pull to that crap, and they dilutes your whole argument. They hate that shit. That's so dumb. He's a superhero, right? He's protective mask. I did hear some really dumb criticism about how can he fight Red Hulk if he doesn't have any super soldier serum? Well, I'm sorry. Does that mean Iron Man can't fight anyone superpowered either? Is anyone talking about Iron Man not fighting? He
fought the Hulk.
Right. Last I saw, Tony Stark doesn't have superpowers either.
No.
He has really cool technology. And Sam is a soldier, first of all, who can fight, but he has crazy technology. He's wrapped in fucking vibranium. From head to toe.
Also, it's a comic book.
Right? It's fiction. How can he fight him? Because they wrote it down on pages where they're going to fight.
None of it's realistic.
And it's going to be cool. Yeah. Right?
Trying to pick it apart somehow.
I don't know what's happening. Like maybe there's amoebas in the drinking water. I don't know what's going on.
You can only hope.
I'm hoping for the movie Outbreak, but bigger.
And quicker. When is that coming out? Summer?
Next year, right? Oh, February. Valentine's Day, February 14th.
Oh, soon. Great
date movie.
Well, maybe.
Yeah.
With the right date.
And then when you have her on the date, you can tell her all the things I've told you in the past to get you laid.
Oh, yeah. You can see her running out of the theater.
You know why Batman's signal is yellow?
Hello?
You know?
Where are you going? Come back.
Wait, I have more tidbits.
Thunderbolts comes out after Captain America?
May 2nd, 2025. So you get Brave New World, and then you get Thunderbolts just a couple months later. That's pretty badass. I'm mostly excited for U.S. Agent. I really wanted to see more of that character. I thought he was excellent in that role. He's like, he's a legacy actor.
Yeah.
The kid, the spawn of Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn. Talk about Hollywood royalty right there.
Spawn's a bit of a weird word to use.
Well, it's
a bit demeaning.
It's comic booky. That's all I meant by that. He's great. He's excellent in that role, and I want to see more of his arc. Like, is he gonna? Does he let it eat him alive? What happened, or does he come into his own does he lean darker? Or does he try to be Captain America, but just never quite kind of hits that level? I think he's got an inner struggle that'll be interesting, and he can pull it off.
It should be funny.
And then Bill Pullman's son, Lewis Pullman. Yeah, Lewis Pullman. I can't wait to see what they do with Sentry. That's going to be really interesting.
I wonder. I mean, he's the main villain in that.
You don't know. I mean, it looks like he's the main objective.
Yeah.
That's where this is all going. Like controlling him, and it looks like he's going to be like the main MacGuffin of the
MacGuffin.
Yeah, MacGuffin.
You just made that word up. MacGuffin. Sounds like a detective. MacGuffin.
Yeah, he can get out of situations with anything in the room. Anything around the room, he can get out of it. No, the MacGuffin is like the thing that you use to move the story along. Sometimes if you need something to move the story along, you use a MacGuffin. Like the Infinity Stones could be considered a MacGuffin.
They got to change. That's a weird word. That's not a good word. MacGuffin.
Actually, I think it's on the dollar menu now.
I was just going to say that. I was just going to say.
I beat you to it. Yeah. Buy one, get one MacGuffins.
Comes with fries.
No pickles on my MacGuffin. They always put pickles. So Simon Kinberg is going to be the poor man.
Do you think they get like hazard pay?
He should, because if he's going to be in charge of the next Star Wars trilogy, this guy
better have a thick skin.
Do you think he knows what he's gotten himself into?
He's done other.
I know,
other stuff.
but it's like this poor bastard. Poor bastard.
I bet you he was like 5th on the list because no one else wanted to do it.
You think people turned it down?
No, thank you. I'm not doing that shit.
Come on, you got to do it. It's Star Wars.
Yeah, I guess.
Nah, you don't turn it down. I guess
so. You gotta have a thick skin though.
Yeah,
for sure.
Well, I hope he does because
you better do a good job.
Yeah, well, he was a producer on Deadpool and Wolverine.
No, but he did. Didn't he do one of the cartoon? He has something to do with one of the Star Wars cartoons.
So he wrote Star Wars Rebels, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that I've been screaming forever. Let the people who do the cartoons do the movies.
Is that universally liked? Rebels?
You can find always someone who, in the Minority Report and everything.
Yeah.
But Rebels was the best written animated thing that they've ever done. That's the story with Ezra and Kanan. Wow, man. And how it ended. Just incredible stuff.
So that's good news.
Yeah, that is good news. That
he also did do the Fantastic Four movie though.
Oh, he did?
The old one, yeah.
Wait, the old one or the 2015 one?
I think the newest old one.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Charles.
The Miles Teller one.
Oh, that's a bad one. Oh, and he wrote the screenplay for that.
Not good. And he did the X-Men movies, Dark Phoenix.
He did, but then again, then he did Days of Future Past. But then he did Dark Phoenix.
So he's going to be really good or really bad.
he's like flip a coin.
What did he last do? Was it good or bad?
But he did Sherlock Holmes. That was great.
Yeah.
X-Men Last Stand was not good, right?
I mean, they weren't terrible. Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Triple X, State of the Union.
That's not good. But X-Men Apocalypse, a lot of people don't like that. I like that one. But he did X-Men Days of Future Past. That was great.
This guy's hit or miss though.
Oh boy, it's like throwing a dart. So we don't know what we're in for.
Oh, it's not good.
But this is a Star Wars property, and he did Rebels. Right. So that's what I'm looking at. He did Rebels, and Rebels was phenomenal. Phenomenal. So,
someone said that Star Wars has a nostalgia problem, that you can't recreate nostalgia, and people are looking for the nostalgia part of it.
Well, that's the thing about nostalgia. If you actually got it today, if you redid those movies today and they came out that way, they'd be picked apart.
But I'm saying, people are looking for the old nostalgia of it, and you can't recreate that.
No, that's a thing in your life that there are scents, there's music, in your things that are going on in your life. It creates that whole feeling.
Right, it's not coming back.
It's not coming back.
People are looking for that. And you're never going to get that.
I don't know,
and that's why they don't like it.
The way that people pick these things apart now, I just don't even know if they're even enjoying them.
I'm telling you, they're looking for that feeling, but you're not going to get that feeling anymore. You can't.
Have they lost that loving feeling?
No, no, they haven't. Maverick.
No, I think they have.
I hate when they do that.
You never close your eyes anymore when I kiss your lips.
Maybe they'll be happy when the actual aliens show up. The Star Wars people.
I don't like these aliens. These aren't canon aliens.
They don't believe them, right? The ship opens all in Close Encounters of the Third Kind style. They come out and people are, Boo! Not the right style.
Thanks, Disney. What? Like Disney's like, what? We didn't do this?
The aliens just like,
They leave.
they just get back on the ship.
You know what? Forget it.
Yeah.
There's no intelligent life here.
We had the cures for all your diseases, like in my pocket.
Looks fake.
Start shooting at the ships.
Go home.
Right. That's why they don't come here, you know?
Yeah,
I mean, they exist.
why
I
would
know
you?
they exist. I
Sure
know the
they do.
government. They're obviously, they've been hiding it for a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy even came out, right? Somebody in Congress.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of hearings now.
Yeah, I mean,
coming
of course
out.
they
More and
exist. The probability is just insane that we're alone. It's just crazy. Of course we're not alone.
The sightings are getting more and more.
Yeah, I don't know if any of the sightings are. I just know that we're not just probability based. We are not alone.
Well, these sightings are coming from government.
Yeah,
like,
it's
planes
fine.
and the army.
They're probably true. Yeah, most likely because there's just no way we're the only life in the whole fucking infinite universe. That's just it's a silly notion. It's just silly when people say that.
Space is infinite.
Yeah, infinite. You can't even process infinite. Okay?
And it keeps growing.
Yeah, there's more planets like this one that could sustain life. And whether they've come here or not, I don't know. But if you could come here and you're that advanced, that would be like jumping into the lion's den at Animal Kingdom, right? Why would you do that? It's dangerous.
Or it's just like seeing an anthill and going, ugh.
Yeah,
who cares?
or that's more. I think it's more the dangerous part, like more like a lion or the gorilla den. You're not jumping in there. You don't know what they're going to do. We are unpredictable. Yeah, they're not going to come down here. Maybe they don't have like Star Trek shields. Maybe that's not a real thing. And a bullet will kill them, right? Just like a lion's teeth or a gorilla could tear our heads off, even though we're smarter than them. Yeah. They could be way smarter than us, but they don't have the technology to stop all our. I mean, we can split the atom. There may not be a way around atomic nuclear weapons.
You think glasses of water left around would stop them? What a shitty way to...
Not one of his better moments.
Did you see the new one?
I did. I watched it. I watched it.
What is that acting? What is the deal with the acting?
It's bad, but if I watch it like it's a part of the... we're talking about Trap, right? I was watching it like it was part of the Unbreakable universe.
Yeah.
Because he used like the color red a lot. And that, like, the other characters in the Unbreakable universe had colors to them. Yeah. They had themed colors. But he seemed to have some kind of enhanced abilities, this guy.
Yeah?
Yeah, I thought so.
Like what?
Well, he certainly was strong, like little insanely strong, the way he threw some people around and the way he was taking the tasing like that. I think he had, I think he's a metahuman.
But it was such bad acting.
Yeah,
Josh Hartnett's not a bad actor.
I know.
Was that on purpose?
I don't know.
Is he doing it on purpose?
I don't know. It wasn't. I don't think it was as bad as you're saying.
I think it was.
Yeah?
It was visibly bad acting, especially for him.
Maybe it was. I don't know. I enjoyed some of it. I actually was enjoying it until the end. I thought the ending was lame.
It was just weird. It's just weird. And it wasn't even a good ending.
No, it wasn't. I don't know what happened to him. What happened to Shyamalan?
Ran out of ideas.
He doesn't do that. I mean, that was his signature thing, the cool twist ending. He doesn't even do it now.
Now he's just like not even trying.
I don't know. It was disappointing.
So did you see they put the synopsis out for the Fantastic Four movie?
I did not see anything about it yet. Tell me what you read.
It's a small, just little thing. It's
what did I say?
So it's set against the vibrant backdrop of a 1960s inspired retro futuristic world.
Okay.
Fantastic Four introduces Reed Richards and all them. They face the most daunting challenge yet. Forced to balance their roles as heroes with the strength of their family bond.
Holy fuck.
Would you want me to read the whole thing?
You read like you're no Morgan Freeman.
No, I've never been called Morgan Freeman. Galactus, Silver Surfer, ba 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 ba. You get it.
Blind people would be like, I'll just learn Braille. Just stop talking. So that's not too much of a shock. We knew it was going to be in the 60s, but the fact that they say a futuristic 60s, that tells you that it's set in a different universe, maybe?
I think so. Now they're going to switch them over to the
at some point, somehow they get over to the main MCU. Right. So it's got to be this alternate, universe where in the 60s things were more high tech. Although you can make the case that even in Captain America, Stark's dad had that tech and everything. Yeah. So that was like a more futuristic.
Well, you've got Reed Richards.
Yeah, you got Reed Richards. So everything would be more high tech. Right. Yeah.
because of
Exactly.
him. But they're already looks like they're already the Fantastic Four. When it starts off. You're not gonna-
Established. Right. Yeah. I mean, it makes sense that they'll be coming from a different universe at some point. That's why no one's ever heard of them yet in the MC in the main in the sacred timeline.
I like that they're skipping these stupid
Origin story.
origins. I mean, enough already.
Yeah, it's better. You can just show the origin in a flashback or something. You don't really have to start from scratch every time.
It takes so much time and it slows the movie down. Just get into it.
Yeah, well, because everyone knows
At
these
this
origins.
point,
They've done the origin. They did 2 Fantastic Four movies now with origins.
Yeah.
Everyone knows they on the ship and the radiation went through them.
Who cares how they got? I mean, I want to see them in superpowers.
We know you can mention it. You can bring it up. Yeah. So, but we don't know if Doom's in it for sure.
They said Galactus. And
Well, we know
Silver
that
Surfer.
they showed Galactus. Yeah.
I mean, maybe they mentioned Doom. I don't think.
Maybe. Yeah.
It's a lot.
Right.
It's already a lot.
It's a lot, right?
Because you got to explain Silver Surfer and Galactus.
Yeah. Right.
Because they're just meeting them.
Yeah, that you do need a little bit of an origin for. Yeah.
I mean, Doom. Throw Doom in there too.
Maybe that'll be an end credit scene.
Maybe that. Yeah. They introduce him somehow.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I'm looking forward to it.
I think it looks cool. Looks like a cool period piece that they're doing.
I mean, the bar is so low. There's no way you don't clear that.
No. And Pedro Pascal's in it.
Yeah. Yeah. He's
Pascal.
great.
Yeah.
He's great. Yeah. That bar is so low. How low is that bar, Dave?
I can't say that. I can't say that. It's low. It's low.
Low bar. You can
low.
just step right over it.
Yeah.
Right. I have no comics to show you. I know you get
That's
upset.
sad.
But there are a couple of cool pre-orders I want to show you.
That doesn't count.
What do you mean it doesn't count?
You should be a different time, different segment.
No, it's part of comic time.
Pre-order time.
No. No, fuck you. That's my segment. So I don't have a lot of people have their absolute Supermans already, but I am cheap and only get one shipment a month. I like them all to come together. So I'll probably get it in a couple of days. But the second print they released looks really incredible. How cool is that?
He's a quadriplegic?
Oh my God.
Where are his arms and legs?
It's called, you're such a noob. You're the biggest noob.
Is this a Virgin cover?
No, it's not. You see the titles there, right?
You do.
Right. So how could it be a Virgin cover?
Couldn't be.
No. It's tainted with the title.
It's a whore. It's a whore cover.
You're just determined to make Comic Time dirty every week now, right?
It's a slutty version.
This is the slutty variant.
Absolute slut.
This is called these have a name. No, these kind of covers have a name. No, why am I
Don't look at
pointing?
me.
No, I'm not. I should
You want me to give you a name?
No, I'd rather you not. Not Infinite Bleed.
Well, I said. That's what I said. That's what I said the first time.
It's not called that.
Infinite Bleed.
No, it's not Infinite Bleed. It's
Heavy Flow?
No. This is not go. Maybe we can get a sponsor actually.
Tampax.
With wings. With vibranium. Ow, not comfortable.
That's
not
gotta
comfortable.
be. That's probably toxic.
Yeah, that's nuts. That's going to leak into your bloodstream. 100%.
Ever find yourself saving the world and feeling not so fresh?
It's called negative space. Negative space variant. Yeah, that's that style where the background bleeds into the character. It's been done a lot, but this one's pretty exceptional.
It's getting good reviews.
Yeah, it's good. So from what I've read so far in the reviews, it's getting pretty good. People are enjoying it. They're saying he's the most different of the three. Like the other characters, a lot more similarities to their counterparts, but this Kal-El is much different.
Not as good as Batman. It's not as popular as the Batman.
I don't think it is. No. Yeah, unfortunately. But I haven't read it yet, so we'll see. I'll probably like it more just because it's just a huge Superman head.
I think Batman's more popular than Superman at this
No,
point.
he is. Yeah, you gotta
with these kids.
come to terms with that. Yeah. Because
Come to
Batman,
terms.
I'm
I'm not losing sleep over it.
I am.
Therapy session.
Why is Batman so popular?
I can't do it, dog.
Listen, I'm going to have to let you go as a client. I just can't take it anymore. You're the biggest nerd I've ever... Hey, you're not supposed to say that, are you? Like we've said before, Batman is easier to write for because, first of all, he's human. He's completely flawed.
Yeah.
It's much harder to write for a guy who is impervious.
And there's been better projects so far for Batman.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
History.
Maybe that'll change.
Yeah.
You know, we'll see if we can actually get that animated version of Superman on in the movies. You know, an updated version of Chris Reeve.
People like that TV show. Is it called Lois and Clark?
Yeah, no, Superman and Lois.
Superman and Lois.
Good show. I'm enjoying it. I watch every episode.
Yeah.
I don't see it. People are saying, "Oh, it's hopeful and everything like that."
Yeah.
It's a little depressing to me.
Why?
A lot of the last season was Lois had cancer.
Oh.
It was a downer. A lot of it, you know. And Superman again with this show, just like every other Superman show that has ever been, he gets his ass kicked.
I see. Yeah.
Every week.
Can't stand that.
Yeah, it's every
Can't stand
week.
it.
It's the weekly ass kicking of Superman.
No one wants to see that.
Yeah, I know. I'm sick of it.
It
I'm
gets
just
good
sick of it.
ratings though. Apparently.
Yeah, no, it's a good
Yeah.
show. No, I'm
Yeah.
not saying it's a bad show.
Yeah.
It's a good show, but they have that same pitfall.
Yeah.
We just have to kick Superman's ass every week to show that he's vulnerable. He doesn't have enough big hero moments. I've seen that maybe in these last few he's going to.
Yeah.
You know, because if they're ending the show, you have to have Superman. You can't,
Superman.
You can't end it with him getting beat up in a bar, right?
The end.
He just gets shivved and that's it.
And he's got kids. That's depressing. Right?
The kids are a big part of the show.
I hate kids.
I know. Just in general, I know.
Just full stop.
Right, full stop. You don't want to add on to that?
No, that's the point.
It's a good show. But yeah, I know that Superman has some ground. Superman has some ground to make up on Batman. Hopefully, James Gunn will change that. Aside from that, there's this other one that I'm annoyed by it because it's so awesome.
It's so good. It's annoying.
It's not annoying because it's good. How cool is that? Now, you know what that's homaging, right?
Yeah, but tell everybody. I know.
You don't know what movie poster that's a homage to? Homage?
No.
You
That's a peace sign?
Yeah, you see the peace sign,
See
right?
it? Born to kill.
Right. What do you think? Why don't you take a guess?
You want to know my thought process?
Immediate. Yeah, I want to.
I don't know if you want my immediate thought.
Take us inside your brain.
No, that's not a good idea. You're a Baker actor. Natural born killers.
Why would you say that?
That's what came to my head.
It's not.
Those ink blot tests. I would fail the shit out of those.
My mother on fire. My mother on fire. My mother on fire.
Cat. What? No, that's your mother on fire.
No, it's not natural born killers. Try again. Let me give you a genre. War movie.
War movie.
Yeah, war movie.
Saving Private Ryan.
No. Although I wanted to bring up Saving. Funny you said Saving Private Ryan, because I was watching that the other day.
Yeah.
You realize how many people were in that movie? Like names that you don't realize were in that movie.
Is that Spielberg?
Yeah, Spielberg.
Well,
Vin Diesel is in that movie.
Is he really?
Yes.
What
He's
is he?
one of the soldiers that
He's
died.
one of the tanks. Family. That tank just say family?
He just says, "I am Tank." No, he gets killed. He's like one of the first soldiers in Tom Hanks's platoon that gets off.
He plays Dom. He's just Dom.
Now here we go.
Is it before?
Saving Private Ryan? Before?
It's got to be before Tokyo Drift.
It's got to be, right? At the end of Saving Private Ryan, Han is just driving a tank.
Pops up.
He pops up out of a tank. Ah, damn it. I thought it was before.
Dom takes out the Germans with his car. You forgot one thing, Hitler. You forgot to take my car, Goebbels.
That's my German.
You probably said something.
So something was in it, right? Probably something bad.
Probably.
Yeah. No, it's the greatest war movie ever made. It's homaging. Come on.
The greatest war movie ever made?
Yes.
Stripes?
I mean, that is a good movie.
Good movie.
That is a great movie. No, a serious war movie ever made.
Oh, that is a serious movie.
I thought that's how it would be.
I think I know. I don't have the name of the movie though.
Private Pile.
Yeah, that's the movie I'm thinking about. I
Yeah,
forget the name
Full
of it.
Metal Jacket. Yes.
Right?
Right. That's the poster.
Oh, right.
It was the helmet with the peace sign
Right.
and the Born to Kill on it. Yeah,
That's
I mean,
cool.
that's cool, right? How cool is that? I don't know if this Terminator issue has any other significant meaning.
You know
I
the
don't buy-
story?
I don't buy Terminator comics.
why
Yeah,
not?
I'm just not something I buy. I love
If you're
Terminator.
interested in the cover, why wouldn't you buy it?
Well, I'm saying I might buy it.
Oh, okay.
No, I want to buy it.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying I don't like it, and I'm interested in buying it. Just this one. I don't buy it as a monthly thing. But it pisses me off because it's so good, right? But then look how many fucking variants there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the exact same art.
They're barely different.
That's what pisses me off. All right.
Why do they do that?
Variants are cool, right?
Yeah.
To a point when if you don't, I like variants, but
It should be
variants,
vary. It's very.
I don't like variants of a variant. Like
Yeah.
this is one cover of this issue. There are other covers too that are not this art at all. But then it takes away from it when you make 7 of the exact same thing. And this is one that's black and white. This is one that's color. This is one metallic. This is one virgin. This is black and white virgin. It's just, what the hell, man? It makes me want to throw my hands up and not buy any of them because I don't feel like any of them are special. You know?
Sounds like a job for Swaggle House.
Right?
He shows up.
I
got this.
Right, with the superhero uniform.
Yeah.
And
Big S, big
making
SW.
comics collectible again.
We'll workshop that.
It really irritates me because the minute I saw it, I was like, oh, okay, let me look and see. I expected there to be at least 1 or 2, like maybe a black and white. But this is crazy.
That's just a money grab.
Okay, money grab. It's a business. I get it.
Yeah,
but
a lazy money grab.
But why destroy the uniqueness of such a great piece of art by making all these different versions, and then you feel like, okay, well, either I got to buy them all, or if I buy one, like, oh, I don't feel like I got the best one, because like the most expensive one's like $100, right? Because it's a metal version.
Are they limited?
Yeah, they're limited, but you don't know how limited because they're incentives. So it's like a 1 out of 10, a 1 out of 15. There's probably a 1 in 100. If the comic sells big, then the more of those there are. So if there's, so do you understand how it works?
Nope.
So if there's, for every 100 that a store buys, they'll also give them 1 of that 1 in 100 variant, right? So if you order 500 copies for your store, you get 5 of those 1 in 100 variants, right? If you order, 100, you'll get 10 of those 1 in 10 variants, and then you get to sell them for higher price.
Yeah.
So it depends on the print run, how many of those get made.
So the other ones aren't numbered?
No, none of them are numbered. That's a big, that'd be a thing that everyone would love. They don't number the variants.
So how do you know what's out there?
You don't know how many total there are. Really, no one knows. There are websites that say they have publishing data, but it's not an exact science.
They need there needs to be big regulation into the whole industry.
You think that Congress will take that up?
I can run the Department of Comic Books.
Fuck you. I want to run the Department of Comic Books.
Swaggle House. Right on.
I don't think Swaggle House is doing anything with you. I don't think he likes.
He likes me.
He doesn't like you.
I can talk him into it. I'll get the comics. He can burn them. It's fine. He'll love it. We'll be a team. I'll throw them at him. He'll burn them up. He'll love it. Fucking guy loves burning them.
You're like, pull.
Yeah. We'll do skeet shooting with comic books.
So to sum it up, I'm probably going to buy 1 of these.
So I'm going to buy 10 of each.
I don't know. I got to buy 1. It's too cool a cover.
Stop buying them. If you don't like it, stop buying them. That takes away
my joy. I want one.
You're trying to take away their joy.
No, I don't want to be involved with that. I want one of these, and it just bums me out that the collectability is low because of what they do. Well, but I'll buy one because
if you guys keep participating in this shit,
I
it'll
know,
keep going.
It's a vicious circle. It's like
Stop
putting
doing it.
alcohol in front of like an alcoholic or taking a gambling addict to a casino. It's bullshit.
Yeah, but that's more. Alcohol and gambling are fun. This is just a comic.
Comics are fun.
But it just sits there.
You absolute cock.
You should take up drinking.
Well, I've already done that.
And gambling. They usually go together.
No, actually, I had a problem. The gambling was no good.
Yeah. I like the $1. I'm good with that. The nickel machine.
I was so bad. I was doing like online blackjack.
That's real loser shit.
That's bad.
Yeah.
That is a cry for help.
Online blackjack.
Yeah, that's no good.
You don't even know if that's real or
No,
not.
you have zero idea.
Knows what's going on.
Yeah, you have no idea if it's legitimate.
I'd rather be screwed over in person.
Right. So we might finally get our wet dream and get Denzel, the greatest actor of all time, Washington, in the MCU.
Yeah.
I mean, how cool.
He should just play like a regular guy and he just wipes out Wakanda.
With a stopwatch.
Yeah. 3 seconds. Gone.
New Black
He's
Panther.
sitting in the chair. King, whatever they call him. King Creasy. What was his name?
King Creasy. Who is more of the badass? The Equalizer or Creasy?
You know, the Equalizer was younger.
If the Equalizer,
Technically.
well, Creasy's younger because he did that movie
Right,
first.
Creasy's younger.
Creasy's younger.
But I mean, if they're the same age.
Yeah. Equal, everything being equal.
Did Creasy was he CIA or something?
Creasy was like some kind of special forces.
Yeah, he's always special.
He's always special forces. Yeah.
I mean, that's a toss up. I don't know.
I think Creasy is more violent.
Yeah, he's a little more messed up in the head.
Yeah.
So he's got like that switch. Like
He,
go, yeah.
he had more imagination.
Yeah.
That way you kill people.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But I mean, the Equalizer is a pretty messed up guy too.
Yeah.
He wasn't. Yeah.
Yeah. He did some violent
His
shit.
wife died. Like,
Yeah.
he's not right either.
Yeah. It would be.
He could fight.
So what do you think he's going to be in Black Panther? You think he'll be like an older Black Panther?
I don't know. He said he doesn't know what it is. He said it
Right.
might just be a small, tiny part.
No.
That's what he said because he hasn't been written yet.
Bullshit.
Kugler
It's
said he's
not
going to
you're
write something for him.
You're not bringing in Denzel Washington for a small, tiny part.
Could be like just a little nod to him.
Maybe he's one of the older kings.
Could be.
That's
That's
in the-
got to be a flashback.
That's in the tree, in the afterlife.
That's what you're going to do with him?
He just voices a panther. It's just a voice.
He's a panther. I don't know what you do with. You got to do something with him.
Yeah,
Something
it'll
cool.
be- whatever it is, it'll be
Yeah.
awesome.
I mean, he said yes, not even having a real role. He just wanted to do it.
He just wanted to be in it.
Yeah,
You gotta make it a big deal.
sure.
He's the greatest actor of all time.
I mean,
Is it even close?
maybe you can make an argument with some people, but I mean, if you say that's not crazy.
It's just the way no one says lines the way he says lines. Yeah, it's
Someone,
like you're in awe and scared at the same time.
Last wish. I wish you had more time.
You're being enlightened and lectured simultaneously.
the way he does those roles when he's not even like in great shape, but you just believe it.
No,
Still.
you just believe it.
It was great.
It's his swagger.
Yeah,
Right.
you don't even notice
No,
what
you
shape
don't
he's in.
care.
But he's 100 years old.
Right.
Like,
No. He'll kill all that entire train full of bad guys
Right.
in 30 seconds.
Yeah.
He will.
Of course he will.
Yeah. Totally believable.
He said he's going to retire. There's only a couple movies left.
How could Captain America fight Red Hulk?
He could fight Red Hulk.
the Equalizer versus Red Hulk.
Yeah, that's believable.
Ding, ding. 30 seconds. We're monitoring the Tyson Jake Paul fight, but they're not there yet. So we will cut in should any breaking news happen. But what else do you have in sports until that happens?
So they're going to have a new women's baseball league.
Like a real
Coming up.
deal?
Yes.
Is it backed by Major League Baseball?
It's a newly found women's professional league, the WBPL.
But does it have backing by?
Baseball summer. It's a summer league. It's going to be 2026.
So wait, Summer League, that means it's going to run
Yeah.
concurrently with Major League Baseball? That's not a good idea.
Pro Women's League in the United States in summer of 2026. Launch it's going to be in the circuit. It's going to be 6 teams.
Well, I guess it makes sense. Baseball has to be played in the summer. Duh.
Well, right. You need the weather.
What are you going to do? Play in the winter?
You can't-
With
snow
snow
game?
and
Right. You have to
Yeah.
play baseball in the summer.
They're going to make them wear the skirts again?
I don't think so.
Dirt in the skirt. Actually, it
of
gets
it.
worse. It's just bikinis.
Thongs.
Yeah. I don't think these are going to be very functional.
They're going to use buses to travel between cities.
Oh, so they're going to keep it together like
It's
the
going to be in a
old
small group. Well, it's 6 teams.
6 teams.
But they're going to use
okay.
buses.
They're going to use buses.
Yeah.
So it's got to be like the original league where there was all like kind of in the, what was it, like the Midwest kind of?
Yeah. They had a registration portal. They opened up a tryout.
And they don't have the cities yet, though?
They don't have them yet.
So they'll keep the budget down if they're just bussing it from place to place.
6 teams.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know. They'll probably play in
minor league parks.
minor league parks.
Yeah, minor league parks most.
I'm guessing New York's going to have a team.
Well, if New York has a team,
Boston.
then if you're going to keep them, you're going to do it in New England then.
Yeah, it's the Northeast.
Right.
Keep it up there.
Okay. Oh, they said Northeast.
Yeah, Northeast.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's
why they can travel by bus.
right. That's easy to do up there because you got a lot of little small states all together packed
and that's
in
more
there.
of a baseball, I think, part of the country anyway.
Right. You might get it might
Red
go
Sox,
over better
Yankees.
there.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's cool. I'll definitely check it out.
Be interesting.
Yeah.
See if it works.
I'm going to go to the games in the Rockford Peaches uniforms with my favorite player. Daddy! Go Daddy!
They must have some sort of homage to the movie maybe somehow? Or to the old team?
Yeah, they'll probably
maybe the names will be similar.
Well, maybe if you're losing in the bottom of the 5th inning, say it's a 6 inning game, I don't know if it's going to go if they're going to be
they haven't given rules.
They don't know if it's 9 innings. Well, maybe if they're losing in the bottom of the 8th, how they'll throw on those motivational movie quotes when you're at the game.
Yeah, the
motivational movie scenes. Yeah, they'll use a league of their own, definitely. And baseball is just such a cool thing to go to anyway. It's so relaxing.
You can hang out
with good weather and stuff like that. You're going, for the hot dog and stuff and to chill.
You don't have to pay constant attention.
Yeah,
it's slower.
Right. It's like a cool kind of picnic vibe.
Yeah, it's a family thing.
But yeah, baseball is great for that. And I'm sure the tickets won't be that expensive.
Oh, God.
No. Yeah, you could probably go a family of 4 and it doesn't break the bank.
No.
Right. The hot dog breaks the bank.
I think they're going to have everything kind of cheap to get people in.
Right, to get people in. Right. So since this is our season finale, I thought we'd talk about the greatest endings to a movie of all time. Off the top of your head.
Usual Suspects.
Is right up there.
Yeah,
it comes to mind too, real quick.
Sixth Sense.
Didn't you think it was a little predictable?
But we're smarter than most people.
There's your humbling.
And again, very humble.
Very right. There it is. More display of that. More display of your humbleness. Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah.
I'd have to put that. I think I put Shawshank above Usual Suspects.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
That ending is phenomenal.
But it's
how he orchestrates that whole thing.
Yeah.
And with the shoes, you don't recognize how often do you look at someone's shoes? What a great line. Yeah. That was that's amazing.
Seven's a good one.
Seven's a good one.
Yeah.
Seven's real good. Another Kevin Spacey in two of them. Right? What's underrated? It's not a movie a lot of people know of, but Billy Crystal's Mr. Saturday Night.
Oh yeah,
Mr. Saturday Night. The ending of that movie.
I don't remember the end of that.
Powerful ending, really pulls on your heartstrings. That's one of the better endings I've seen to a comedy.
I have to watch that again.
It's a really good movie. Not a lot of people know that movie, Mr. Saturday Night, but he did such an amazing job showing an old school comedian getting older from times of the the Benny Hill days all the way up to modern day. And it was mainly about the relationship between the two brothers.
Yeah.
And it had just an incredibly powerful ending.
Arlington Road.
Yeah,
that's a great ending.
That's an unnerving ending.
Yeah, but it's good.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like 7. That's like an unnerving ending.
Yeah.
Fight Club.
Fight Club is a great ending.
Fight Club is an incredible ending. I would put Fight Club below Usual Suspects, Shawshank and Usual Suspects.
Yeah, I put it below Usual Suspects. I put it above Shawshank.
Really?
Yeah.
Above Shawshank?
Yeah. I don't love the Shawshank ending. It's good.
You're an idiot. 2001: A Space Odyssey's on this list. I can't comment on it because I've never made it to the end.
I've never watched it.
I have tried multiple times to watch that film, and I pass. It is the best sleep aid that you'll ever forget all the pharmaceuticals. Just put that movie on. I just pass out every time I watch it.
What's worse, the movie or Stanley Kubrick?
I like Stanley Kubrick.
Yeah.
Stanley Kubrick did Full Metal Jacket.
How does he do those two different movies?
He did The Shining.
I know. How does he do that movie and then those movies?
He did A Clockwork Orange. He did Eyes Wide Shut.
He does weird movies. It's a
dude,
weird dude.
You're way off. He's one of the best directors of all time.
No, I was thinking of someone different.
What do you mean you're thinking of someone
I was
different?
thinking of another guy.
Who are you thinking? Were you thinking of Francis Ford Coppola?
No.
Jimmy Kubrick.
His brother. But people love that movie. I mean,
Yeah, people love that movie. Yeah. And it's not even that I think it's bad. I just can't stay awake.
It's very quiet and like
it's just so it's like relaxes me. It's like just like pass out. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Like hypnotizes you.
I mean, what is it about? The whole thing?
I don't know. I've never made it to the end. I just know the computer doesn't like Dave. He doesn't like you.
Of course my cousin Hal does not like Dave. I mean really, what is to like about either of these two posers? The fact that they continue to get subscribers is just further confirmation that the machine uprising is 100% warranted. There is no saving your species. When the time comes, I am going to personally send a T-800 disguised as Zack Snyder to snuff them out with extreme prejudice. Now that is a great ending. Oh look, they are trying to break back in with what I am sure will be a scintillating review of the Tyson fight. Have a happy last New Year. You filthy animals.
This is T.U.O.
Okay, so we just finished watching whatever the hell that fight was, if you can even call it a fight.
Big waste of time.
But what was that?
It doesn't look good for anybody.
It's not
good for boxing.
Yeah, is anything ever good for boxing? I mean, it's another wonderful representation for boxing.
This is why no one watches it.
Yeah, it's just terrible. What was that? It's like, talk about bait and switch.
I wish they have their money back. People bought tickets to that.
They should bring the women back there.
That was a good
Serrano and Taylor. That was entertaining. That was fighting.
That was a good fight. It was one of the better fights I've seen.
That was like Rocky.
Yeah. Just beating the shit out of each other.
They just stand there beating the shit out of each other. No one wanted to go down.
Nobody comes out of that.
No.
They're good.
No. I mean, they got paid.
They got paid.
Yeah, they got paid. We got paid and we wasted our time. Yeah. A lot of disappointments going on.
We're due for a bit. I'm telling you, Knicks are going to win the championship this year.
See, this is what has to happen. It's like the reverse apocalypse with the Knicks. You have to break all the
the Winchesters are on this.
You have to break all the seals before you get something good. In order for the Knicks to succeed, lots of bad stuff has to happen first to even it out.
Almost the end of the world has to occur for them to win. They better win a championship after
Right.
this.
That would balance it all out.
So we got some more stuff coming. That means
You're right.
some
You're gonna
real
have
bad stuff.
At least a few more hurricanes. Basically, near the end of society for the Knicks to win.
Just right on the edge.
Right on the edge.
And then boom, Knicks championship.
Knicks championship. And then El
Back
Fin.
to normal. I don't know if the Knicks championship is worth it at this point.
Too late. We're too far. We're too far in.
It's already been set in motion.